Hello. My mate George is going on. Later. Aye. Morning. Welcome to the ride out live from depot to depot. Today I want to be along. I've got another job. This is not my regular work. I've got a side job that I'm going to go and hammer out quick. Welcome to truck life. Depots, truck parks, motorways. Pixie, welcome. Doing deliveries with someone else, but they've still sent me to my usual places that I go. All the deliveries, I know where they're sending me. To show you that class 1 work, it's the same people you're going to meet, it's the same depots you're going to go to if you're talking London. I hope you have some time. This is going to be a bit of a lengthy one, not that long, but I've got like a 40 minutes drive. I'm planning to take you along, getting you on the motorway. Just delivered at one of the Sainsbury's depots, and I've got another one to go to on this with the same trailer. Same trailer. They are being quick. Economy, wakey economy. I'm so impressed nowadays. There's no disturbances. Even if it's a big depot, everyone's working quickly. Come to and you think, way. Especially if you're not with the depot. You always expect yourself to take too long. But they're being that quick. We need our economy to get up. Yes. How are we this morning? Come with me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, this is just repeating myself. Big high. Everything automatic nowadays. See what COVID has done. No more coming in. Prince Abbey, Wagwan, Peter. You man, are you still a trucker? Man, I don't get you. Prince Abbey, London best trucker. Yeah, except Mill Trades, welcome. Yeah, everything automatic. No more shouting at the guard, hurry up. No, machines are doing it. ANPR at the depots. Welcome to the Simon London Trucker channel, live. You can comment direct, and I'm taking you from depot to depot. Nice chance to subscribe if you have not done that yet. This channel is needing of assistance, of support. It's needing of the tap the like, share videos. Good info coming out of this channel. What's this? Thanks for sharing your stories. Thank you, Mill Trades, and I hope you've subscribed. I hope you've subscribed already. I need all the help. Bring out this info. Do that, Johnny. Thanks for your story, and Johnny, I appreciate that. We need to wake up the economy, eh? Yeah, deliveries they're still quick, which is a good thing. Some depots, you go there and it's all, you're late for by a minute, then you have to waste the whole day. None of that, because things are not full right now. We need all the help. Prince Abbey, love the live stream. Thank you, Prince. Prince, you're just, I don't get you. You never answer that. They come out of a truck park. That's the snap that I had at the top. I had the chance to interact with the truck park life drivers. You know them people who actually stay in their lorries. Yep. The place I'm starting, that's the guys around there all staying in the trucks and showing you like the owner driver life. If you're starting, you probably want to stay in the truck park for a bit, understand the game. Though if you actually got a place near your house, it's alright. But yeah. I'm thinking about doing my CPC for transport board, but the manager, it's a good idea. But what I've realized, I'm yet to give a little update on transport manager job that I've done now for maybe like 6 months. The thing about it is you shouldn't get in like for the big money thing. You want to get in when you want to buy your own truck. You will be saving by not having to hire a manager if you're a manager yourself. I think that's the best about it, because if you're a trucker, also you will be limited on how many hours you're driving. If you're a transport manager CPC, if you like at the moment, I cannot do 5-6 anymore. Those of you, my friends, who've been wondering where did this guy go, I can't do 6 shifts in a week. I can't do 5 shifts in a week. I'm down to about 3 to 4, and it's just because of my job. It's not that I don't want to work anymore. It's not that I'm rich already, you lot. It's because the job I've taken, the government tells you what hours that you need. Like if you're CPC transport manager, before you go there to do that job, before I drive to a company to go and supervise them, I need to have 45 hours rest. Now imagine if I do 2 trucking days, then I need 2 days of rest. Yeah, that leaves me with 3 days. That means then I can only run 3 companies if I do 2 nights or 2 shifts. Yeah, I can run. How does it work? If I'm running one company, I need 1 day. If it's just a small size company, I need 1 day to go supervise them. After I supervise, before I go to supervise them, I need 45 hours if I'm a trucker coming from trucking duties. Meaning 2 rest days plus their supervision day, you lose 3 days if you are running one company. That means you have 4 trucking days if you're running one company. If you get a second company, the days keep reducing. You're down to 3 shifts a week. If you get a third one, you're down to 2 shifts a week. Now, if those companies who you're managing, if they're not going to make it worth it, which at the beginning, everyone's got 1 truck, 2 trucks, yeah, there is not so much they can pay you for you to lose all those work days. That means it suits, if you're wanting to work your own truck, it suits to do that course. Or if you're not a trucker and don't need all that rest, weekly rest, then you can do it. Like office worker, being a CPC manager would work. But then also another thing I realized is because I don't really want to join a company. I would have joined a normal huge company and worked my way up within the company. But because I always want to be freelance, that's not my avenue. So So just a little update on CPC transport management. The only good thing is once I get my truck, I won't be calling no one to manage me. I will just be contacting the government for all license, and I will just get a place to park. That's it, and showing the money that I need. But if you don't have that course, you need to contact me or anyone else and convince them to manage you. That's the big difference. Okay, ooh, wow, yeah, try to read the comments while driving, which is not an easy thing. Let's see. Who's this? Prince Abbey, have this, I'm thinking of this. Mildred's, wow. Is the course hard? How long did it take you to pass? The course is hard, I'm not going to lie to you. The course is hard. CPC transport management, I think because of my background, I've always been telling everyone I'm a graduate. I did B-Stat. I'm a statistician by profession, undergraduate from, well, I did that before I came here. So there's a bit of math, and I think that math helped me. But yes, if you're a hard worker, you can pass. I know someone who's failed it twice, a friend of mine who I ain't going to mention the name. But yeah, there are two modules. One's mathematics, which is the hard one, then one's just this A, B, C, D answers. So yes, you can pass, but beware, it's not a very easy course. It's not an easy course. Go there when you're ready. Matrix. Yeah. I've also got to renew mine. So I've been contacting people. They don't do it in Hackney Garage anymore. COVID and C19 has caused people to cut out things that they don't need. That was a bus garage, but they were helping to train truck drivers. So they are now only training their own bus drivers, that's it. That means there are places in the north somewhere where you can go and train. All right. M25. Yep. Rolling eastwards. No sunshine today. So welcome to this channel. If you've never known who I am, my name is Simon. I am a man of Africa. I've been in this country for ages. Truck driving, I've done all the courses. I've done truck driving from 25 years old. By 26 I was pulling trailers. So I'm Mr. Truckman through and through. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. I'm doing this. I'm becoming a career guidance person. I want to tell people how to be truckers and how to do well in trucking, and you know, people who are struggling with their other professions, if they feel that they're not making nothing or they're not interested, trucking would be a nice thing. People of my background who I see relaxing, wasting time, these are one of the courses that will do you good. Just being a truck driver, you're flex and you're needed everywhere. Money not too bad as well. Yeah, I mean, those who don't know who I am, please leave a like, share this video. Truck life, truck life. How long is the training? I mean the CPC. How long is the CPC training? It depends on you. That CPC training, I said to you guys, it's a university exam. It's not a degree or anything, but it's examined in uni. Cambridge Uni examines that course, and then that means they do it according to their terms. There are only 4 exams in a year. The next one is September and December. That's if it happens, because of whatever's going on. So with me, it took me how long? Because I got it, I passed. It may have taken me about 8 months. Within 1 year, I had it. I didn't do it all the time. I just read and do the course. Basically, I could say it took me about 8 months. Within the same year, I had done it. consider going owner-operator, and what would be a good truck for a starter? A good truck for a starter is a DAF, just because they're common and they would be easy to fix, and they're also a good price. The cheapest truck I think on the markets is Renault, but as I said, Renault would be, I don't know, depends. If you're really desperate to start, just buy the cheapest and then get in and hope for the best. But I would buy a DAF. I would buy a DAF. I've seen 2 people who bought DAFs, my subscribers. Okay? I'm not talking for nothing. Things are happening, people listening, guys are getting to be truck owners. Info coming from this channel. Okay? I'm still heading towards that way and keeping my hands together praying. But yeah, we've got a truck that's heading to Dar es Salaam. The guy who I showed on that video. And then there is another guy, some of mine, who I'm his manager. He's got a DAF, actually it wasn't a DAF. Now that's no, it wasn't a DAF. It's a Volvo. This guy's got a Volvo. But yes, I would use a DAF. I would use a DAF. A DAF is like a Toyota. You know what I mean? Toyotas who don't get really spoiled, and then everyone can fix it. There are parts everywhere. If you're starting, you want cheap things to start, to start with. Once, as soon as you get the flow, then you can buy what truck you want. But I am looking at DAFs. I would be looking at DAF. Looking at DAF. Right, yes, that is not Rex. Not Rex. Not Rex. Welcome, not Rex. Just out of curiosity, do you own your own truck? I don't own my own truck yet. I do not own my own truck yet. No. But I'm working towards that. I'm a manager for currently about 3 companies. Okay, the initial company that I made a video about, we had a misunderstanding. I don't do it anymore. I'm with someone else. I'm with new people. Everyone I've got now, whose company I'm going to run. I'm running 1 company and 2 companies are in the process. Everyone I've got, they know me on YouTube, which is better, because they know what I'm saying, they know my attitude, they know what is what. You know, they're friendly to me. So we're going to make it. The original guy, we were having misunderstandings, so we just everything ended. I don't want to do something that's not worth it to me, and yet I'm putting my name on it. The way it works, that companies get problems, the transport manager CPC is the link between those companies and the government. I write letters to the traffic commissioner. Okay, that means he will write me a letter if the companies I'm running are messing up. So me and the traffic commissioner, yeah, they're different ones. It's not only one person. There's one north of England, there's one south of England and stuff. But I mean, that's the next level. I'm dealing with the traffic commissioners of this country. Meaning, somewhere I have to choose properly. If I see the company, the guy or the owner is this and that attitude, I'm leaving. Because if I tell you your bulbs are gone, you can't come out with these bulbs looking like this. And then the guy just says, oh yes. And then he goes and does it. It's you as the manager. It's your name. It's your name. I'm also a truck driver. So I don't want to mess up my driving records, which are to deal with, I'm dealing with the same person who actually does our driving records. So how careful I want to be dealing with it. Yeah, Rado's Law. I'm a 19-year trucker going on first trip to Paris. Any advice? Oh, Rado's Law. Rado's Law. Welcome, Rado's Law. 19-year-old. Wow, big up. These are the young ones I'm talking with. I believe that's the way, innit? Start early. Hey, what it is? You said you're going to first trip into Paris. Any advice? I'm going to say I've never ever left this country on the road. Can you imagine that? I seem to be well traveled, but I've actually never ventured anywhere in Europe at all. That's why when I met some guy, the guy who bought the truck, he lives in Brussels, the DAF, I made a video about. I almost went along because he was driving there after we did whatever he was doing. He was driving back to Brussels, so I was so tempted to go along with him. And we're talking, I'm gonna probably arrange and go to Brussels just for a break and also to see the place. So advice for you, young boy, young fella going to Paris, I don't know, have all your details in line, because whenever you're leaving this country, you never know what to expect. The rules are so different. If you don't speak French, maybe you want to have like a French dictionary or something to help you sort of learn it quick, or a few words. Yeah? French, François, ce n'est pas facile. French isn't easy, I mean. But have your passport. You don't want to go without a passport. That one I can tell you straight. Do not leave this country without your passport. Even if they say you can go without a, or use your license, whatever they say, if you do not have a passport, don't venture outside the country, because once you're out there, whatever happens, you pull out your passport and you demand where the British embassy is. Yeah. Going out of the country, you never know what happened. You could say one word to some guy who's at the border and that's it. Now you're under arrest for two months. Yeah, you could not, maybe you don't know what are their rules. Maybe you need a mask when you do whatever. Maybe you need, I don't know. That's the reason I never really ever went away like driving to Europe, because I was always, you know, concerned. What if I get there and they say this and that and then they do this and that? That's how I just said, nah, let me drive here locally where I have my rights are all good. That's what really made me not to go. I didn't want to be abroad, yeah, arguing with people whose language I can't speak. Not really expecting to argue, but I mean, if anything went wrong, you don't know the rules. You're driving on the wrong side of the road. So do you know how many mistakes you're going to make? Do you know how many coppers are following you around with a foreign number in the truck? Yeah, looking like me. You know, there is so many things that did take me to Europe on the job. One day, I'll tell you a little story. One thing that also put me off, yeah, there's something that put me off. I used to be a man and van, yeah, for many years. Guys, people who know me closely, they know me via man and van. Yeah, I hope Londoners and other people have recognized me online. Those people I used to help move house. I did it for long. Business was nice. What I did, when it was slow, I did my removals. When I wanted, I did night work on the trucks. Anyway, one day I got a phone call about a trip to Paris. I was so happy. Hey, just a van man. I was already a trucker, but I was tired of trucking for certain years. What year was that? When was that? I think 2012 or something. I was tired of trucking. I was just tired. So I bought a van and started to drive it around. Okay? I just didn't want to go trucking. I'm tired of it. Okay? For one whole year. And believe you me, I made a lot of money. A lot more money than I was getting in trucking at the time. Anyway, one day I get a phone call, a random phone call. I used to be the Gumtree King. One day I got a phone call. We're going to Paris. I was so happy. It was some woman. She's talking funny accent. Paris. I said, all right, no worries. We agreed at £600, which was loads of money. I think that was like maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We agreed on £600 in a van journey. Whoa, that was a lot of money. A lot of money. I knew that maybe I'm going to spend, what, 200 on fuel or whatever. I didn't even know what I was going to go through. I had my passport in hand, insurance and logbook, everything. Now, on going to pick this person, he was at a storage center somewhere in Bow, actually. In East London, Bow, Bromley by Bow, East London. A storage center. I go there, I turn up, she's around, but she's acting a bit odd. As I'm looking around, she's with a geezer who's keeping somewhere in a car somewhere. She's just acting a bit odd. Where is the stuff that we're taking? Where is the storage? She says she don't have the storage, the keys to the storage code place, and what. There was a bit of a thing on picking the job. Okay. Now, as we stayed on and on, my suspicion just kept growing. The person she was speaking with was acting like she's not with her. She was was pretending that she's talking on her own. She's going with just me and her. But I noticed that she was with another fella who's sort of pretending. He just looked a bit odd. Okay? My van was a new van at the time. I had a brand new, well, not brand, but it was a good van, like with the value. You know what I done? I got in my van and I just drove off. That's what I done. Why? That's how removals are. If it's not working, you have to cut. You have to cut. This one, I thought this was a dodgy one. They wanted to take me probably out of the country and then rob me or something. That's what I thought. It looks so dodgy. She's with someone and then he's pretending he's not around. He don't want to greet me. He don't want to say what. He was sort of going to follow us in the car. Oh, mate. It looks so dodgy. So I thought, okay, we get to Paris or France. I don't speak the stuff. I'm not a citizen there. How easy is it going to be to knock me around? You know, they're going to do me something. From that day, any story to come up with, I want to go abroad. I don't go abroad. Whether it's a truck or not a truck. I don't really. If I know my game, I know what I'm doing, yes. Okay? Right. Mr. Musinguzi, you're good. Well done with all them nice vlogs of Uganda. Go visit that man's site, Mr. Musinguzi, big vlogger from Uganda. Nice humble guy, man. He shows off that country good. Welcome back. If in case you've been watching and the thing went off, we're back. We got network. We're at the new address. Next address. Let me see what they're going to do. From Saints to Saints. Different depots. Let's see. Do the paperwork. Guys, I'm going to conclude. The network played up, but thank you for turning up. I'm going to do this another day. Most likely I'll be maybe in one place. Okay, speak to you in a bit. Let me get in there and see what's going on. Alright, thanks. Sub to this channel if you haven't had the chance to yet. Sub to this nice channel. Alright, I'm gone. Thank you.